There is a generational gap here between those administrators running education and the kids receiving education.
We have to deliver better outcomes for young people in order to meet the challenges of the next decade.
This is what we're talking about. They see it on the screen. So this is technology which is doing it. So without technology, I think education cannot go anywhere these days.
I know I had to stay ahead of it, and so why not go to a place where there's the experts are behind me.
I remember my childhood. I remember the struggles to find books and references and tools and get answers to questions, and how hard it was to find something before Google and before the search engines and all of that. I remember in '95, I put a course online, and as a professor, I was stunned to have questions coming to me from students in Argentina. And I was sitting in the States, and that was just an eye-opener. So that open world we take for granted today was a huge revolution a few years ago.
My passion for education comes from the fact that I believe that my responsibility is to produce better, rounded human beings that have got better, not just employability chances, but better life chances.
On the ground, educators are still resisting. They are holding on to the old style because of that, because teachers received their knowledge the old way, and they think it's the only way to deliver it. It's only very few of them who can make that switch. Lecturing is not important anymore. It's coaching, it's flipped classrooms, it's self-learning. You're just teaching them tools to learn, not subjects.
The only way that we can really move forward is by integrating education, technology into our education structures. How can we prepare young people for the 2020 and beyond if a mindset and educational tools are stuck in the past?
Something like a gathering like the Bett Show and others just are great to bring those tools together, to bring those people to rethink.
For me, this is the #1 show in the Middle East in terms of how technology is helping transform education. But for me, the thing about it is not just about the technology, it's also about educators coming together, policymakers coming together, governments coming together.
I think for me, it's gathering information and looking at what is out there in the market now. The more opportunities I have for something like this, the better. Meeting new people in my profession, but also seeing all the products and the developers that they want to know what my needs are so they can develop things for me.
Education is the future. There's nothing we can do without education.
Digitalization of curriculums, for example. Anytime, any place, anywhere, students have got access to information on their device.
To impact young people, change the course of their life, inspire them. It's what every teacher does. Is to have a difference in the minds of people, and that's a beautiful thing to do.
I walked into the classroom for the very first time, and I knew it was it. I was called to do this for the rest of my life.